Is criminality something we inherit through our genes? Some early criminologists thought so, believing that crime stemmed from an inherent inferiority in some people. Today, we'll dive into one of the most controversial theories in the history of criminology, Earnest Hooton's General Inferiority Theory. In criminology, theories have emerged from various disciplines, each attempting to explain why some people commit crimes. One of the earliest biological perspectives is the General Inferiority Theory. This theory, proposed by anthropologist Earnest Hooton, claimed that certain people are born criminals because of physical and mental inferiority. You don't need any background in criminology to understand this, just an open mind and a curiosity about how biological theories like Hooton's helped shape early views on criminal behavior. To understand Hooton's General Inferiority Theory, let's start with the context. In the early 20th century, biology was increasingly used to explain human behavior. Anthropologists and criminologists were trying to pinpoint physical or genetic traits that could indicate a predisposition to criminality. Earnest Hooton, an American anthropologist often called the prophet of human decay, believed that humanity was experiencing genetic deterioration. His general inferiority theory suggested that some individuals were born physically and mentally inferior to others. He argued that these inferior people were more likely to commit crimes, essentially claiming that crime was a genetic destiny for certain people. Hooton believed these individuals had certain physical traits, such as a mediocre build, and described them as lacking in character and self-control. He controversially suggested that, to prevent crime, these so-called inferior individuals should be exiled to isolated self-governing territories and even sterilized to prevent them from having children. Unfortunately, his theory wasn't unique. Cesare Lombroso, for example, had similar ideas that criminals could be identified by physical traits. These theories reflected the thinking of the time, which often linked criminality to biological determinism. When we look at theories like the General Inferiority Theory today, it's crucial to critically evaluate them. While biological factors do play a role in human behavior, modern criminology also considers environmental, social, and psychological influences. This broader perspective helps us avoid simplistic views on crime and its causes. A common misconception is that biological theories like Hooton's are still accepted as valid explanations for criminal behavior. In reality, most criminologists today recognize that crime is a complex result of many factors, and that labeling people as inferior doesn't hold up to modern standards of ethics or science. To recap, Earnest Hooton's General Inferiority Theory was one of the earliest attempts to link biology to criminality, but it's now seen as an outdated perspective. While it's an important part of criminology's history, today we know that crime has a range of causes, and labeling people based on physical characteristics has no place in modern science. Now I'd like to hear from you. Do you think any part of Hooton's theory has merit, or should we leave these ideas in the past? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this exploration, check out our other video on Lombroso's theories, another controversial figure in criminology.